And Veronica, from Bulgaria?
No, from Mexico.
From Mexico?
Yes.
So not too far away. Well, actually, how far away are you from home?
Well, I live about 2 hours away from here in Mexicali, which is the border with El Centro, California.
Right.
So it's really close.
It is.
Yes.
Well, so it's not much of a question. Why did you choose San Diego, right? It's closed. You're almost home.
Yeah, well, that was like the main reason, but other than that, it was because I had the opportunity to do what I love to do here and still be close to my country. And there are a lot of reasons why I choose, not especially San Diego, but California, the weather, the people, everything. I love it.
Yeah.
I love the state. Well, I first came to the University of San Diego in 2005, I believe. Yeah, no, 4. And with my criminal law class, I came to a class with Professor Vargas in law school, and we had a tour around the school, and that was like the first time that the idea of coming to study law here in the United States first came to my mind. So, and then I found out that I have to work in my English skills.
Right.
So I starting to make a research about English language academies in San Diego. And I found out that USD has a very good English language academy. So I decided to move here.
So how was your English before you took the lessons on the ELA?
Well, before my English was not really good. I wanted to study a master degree in United States, but if I wouldn't take this course, I would not make it I would not be accepted in the university because my English was really poor.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I decided to study like an intensive course.
And how many semesters did you take?
I take 2 semesters, 1 year of English.
And did it help you a lot?
It helps me a lot. It helped me a lot, especially with my writing. My reading. I started to read books that in the past I wouldn't imagine to be reading and understanding what I was reading. So
So
it was really helpful.
Even for a international student who's not like real bad in English, it's a good thing to take those classes at ELA.
Yeah, well, there are several levels. You start from the beginner. You can be a beginner. You can be an advanced.
Right.
And I started like an intermediate level, and at the second semester I move on to advanced, and it was at first it was a little bit hard because the vocabulary that the advanced courses manage are really different, like more I don't know, not common language.
Right.
More difficult, but so I learned a lot of vocabulary, grammar, and I know that I still have to work on my English, but now I'm in another level. I've been accepted to the law school, so that's like it's really good, and it shows that I improve a lot because law school is the one that asks the higher score at TOEFL,
Which is
100 points. And I didn't got 100. I got 94 actually, but
that was close enough.
But that was close enough, yeah.
Yeah.
And they finally accept me.
But congratulations! I've heard it's pretty tough to get on this law school.
For law school, it's not easy. The level, the English, it's not easy because of the English level they require. I had the opportunity to be being in abroad several times to study English. I went 2 times to Canada, and I was in English schools too. So the first thing that told my mom was, okay, well, we're gonna be very close, but this is gonna be like very different from my other experiences, because the first 2 days of classes they started giving us the rules, and we couldn't skip like a lot of classes, and it was more like a university, or like a very tough school. It was not like going out of your country and having a good time and enjoy, and
It was a lot about the language and studying.
it was a lot about the language, a lot about different courses. We didn't take just conversation and that's it. We had like this schedule with all reading, grammar. I was kind of scared about that because I used to experience another type of things in English schools. So it was like the first thing that I told my mom was, okay, I'm not gonna have enough time to play around here.
But in the long run, it worked out well for you, right?
Well, yes, because what I wanted, it was to improve my English and to get accepted to the school. So that worked for me. And another thing is that even though my classes were all the morning from 9 to 4 or from 9 to 2, after classes, we always had a chance to get together with the international students and hang around. And during the weekends, we had a lot of things to do. So so that was like I don't know, like balance, you know.
It's scaled.
So it was good. And the second thing that I told my mom was that there was like a lot of new people to me from different cultures. It was amazing because I had classmates, like my students in the same class, from Chile, from South America, and from a lot of. So now I have friends all over the world, Italy, Sweden, and we made a good group. Well, the coolest thing about the university is that it's like a big city here. It's like a small city here. You have everything. You want to have a good lunch. There's good food. You want to go to the gym. You want to go to a basketball game. So there are a lot of things here
On the campus.
and classes that you can take, like tennis or whatever. And about San Diego is the beach. I love, and a lot of things to
La
do.
playa.
La playa.
La playa.
La playa. And the mall and everything.
And the worst?
And the worst, honestly, I don't see a bad point. It's hard to say the worst, but maybe it's that, I don't know. I wish I could stay here forever, honestly.
Honestly, on the campus
Yeah.
and in the university?
No, not on the, university, but
In Diego?
in San Diego.
Uh-huh.
I love San Diego, but I don't know. I came here with the idea of coming back, and now I don't want to go back. So that's difficult. When I'm about to get a job, because if you have 1 year studying here in the United States, then you're able to get a part-time job in your subject.
Right.
So I can start working in a law firm. And after that, I'm planning to make an OPT to get some practice. And then maybe go back. If I go back, I know that I will have a lot of good opportunities over there in my country.
Right.
And if I stay here, well, I don't know. Everything can happen.